Now that we've learned to make chords, you're probably wondering, what do I do with my left hand? Well, this next section we're going to take and begin to learn about what to do with the left hand. We've learned to make chords with the right hands, and we're going to take and begin to learn what to do with the left hand. Before we go on any further, I'd like to take and mention that basically there's two different types of rhythm that you have to learn when you're playing music. One of them is called a 4/4 time, the other one's a 3/4 time. And 4/4 timing means that the quarter notes get one beat. There's 4 beats per measure, and in the 3/4 timing, the quarter notes get 1 beat, and there's 3 beats per measure. Now, there's actually more than them two different types of time signatures, but basically, when it boils down to it, you can pretty well lump them all into them two groups. And oftentimes they've heard the difference when people were clapping on a song that goes, that's 3/4 timing. 4/4 timing's whenever it's just And so we're going to take and begin to learn what to do with the left hand. We're not going to worry about the 3/4 timing right now. We're just simply going to work on the 4/4 timing, because you can develop a lot of smoothness out of the 4/4 timing. And so that's what the area we're going to concentrate on, is the area of 4/4 timing. And might I suggest that if you have a small college in your area, that a class on music would be real good to take and learn the basics of music theory. And you got a small college in your area, take and go and see if they offer basic music theory. And if they do, if you've never had any music theory in school, it'd be real good for you to take and learn a little bit about the mechanics of music. Besides just trying to learn how to play by ear, it'll help you immensely. And if you've have had some music training in the past, I found it real beneficial to take and do a refresher course by taking the basic music theory and then the advanced music theory, and I found it real helpful for me as I later developed my skills in playing the piano. And so tonight we're going to take and work on some left hand, what we'll do with it, and hope you enjoy the lesson. Thank you. Tonight, as we begin to work, we're going to continue as if we're playing in the key of C. We'll be using the 3 basic chords for C. That'd be C, F, and G. And so as we begin our lesson today, I'd like to take a point out and begin again by making a C chord. And as we make the C chord, I'd like to point out the C on the bottom and the G on the top. For the left hand, we're going to take and hit the G, the C and the G. Playing the piano involves a lot of rhythm, and so what we're going to work on tonight is simply what I call a left-right theory. In other words, you hit once with the left hand, once with the right hand. And you'll hear this style of music in a lot of your old gospel quartets. You'll hear them playing this style of music along with the old southern gospel music. So we have the C on the left hand, and then we're going to hit the C chord on the right hand. We're going to hit the G on the left hand and the C on the right hand. You notice I've got left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Or if you want to count it, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The F chord, it's the same thing as worked here. Got an F on the bottom and a C on the top. And so we start here with an F on the bottom and a C. And we're going to take and use that same method of left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now then, the G chord has a G and a D on the top and bottom of the G chord. So we're going to use the G, and then we'll drop it down to the D. And so it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now as we begin to go through this, just like we did in the last lesson, I emphasize we need to be able to switch smoothly without ever stopping. And again, might I point out that it sure would be nice if you had a metronome that will take and count out the chords with you. This one's one that I believe comes from Hastings. They make the bigger ones that swing back and forth, but we have to be consistent with our timing, because if we take and stop every time we go to change chords, whoever it is that's singing doesn't want to have to stop and take a couple of breaths while you're trying to figure out what chord to go to next. And so it's so very important that we take and bring in smoothness. So as we take and begin to play in the C chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you'll notice when I switch from C to G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hit G twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's to keep the beats flowing as 1, 2, 3, 4, because if we don't hit it twice, all of a sudden we'll be off and it'll mess up everything. So we've got to continuously have 4 beats to every time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And so it's left, right, count to 4, and you don't switch chords till you get through with that full measure. And so this will conclude the end of this lesson. And again, I cannot stress how important it is to practice, practice, practice. I hope that you've enjoyed this lesson, and I'll be trying to produce some more to help you along in your piano playing. Thank you very much.